Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to talk about a film by the name of Life of a King. It's directed by a guy by the name of Jake Goldberger, and it's written by three people: Jake Goldberger, David Scott, and Dan Wetzel. It stars actors and actresses by the name of Cuba Gooding Jr., Dennis Haysbert, Lisa Gay Hamilton, and Thurston Hill. And pretty much the main plot of this movie, supposedly it's based on a true story, though I didn't really do much research to dive on into it and see how true to the actual true story it might be, so I guess do your own research if you're curious. We have pretty much what we have. It's pretty much mainly about a chess club. I don't want to give too much away, but Cuba Gooding Jr. plays our main star, and he's had sort of a reckless life, getting involved in certain things. I don't want to say too much, but pretty much, an ex-felon's done some things he shouldn't have done, and now he wants to sort of straighten his life up. So he ends up being hired, by a school to, pretty much teach detention. Now, not really teach detention, but more so as, watch the kids, make sure they don't misbehave, that sort of thing. And while he's sort of, I guess you could say moderating them, he starts a little chess club. And he kind of, makes parallels with life, with the chess club, with the king. And I don't really want to say too much more because I don't want to give anything else away. But that's pretty much the plot of the movie by the name of Life of a King. Now, just so you guys know, later on there will be spoilers in this review. But for the plot portion, I did not want to put spoilers in it. So what were my opinions on Life of a King? Well, first off, I just want to say that I really enjoyed this film. One of my favorite things about it was probably the performance of Cuba Gooding Jr. I thought he was great in the film. I thought he played a great character, an interesting character, and overall just a very determined character that really wanted to, change his life. You can tell that, he used to be a bad guy, but now, he really wants to change. And I thought Cuba Gooding Jr. played the role right to the T, right to where it needed to be. And overall, Cuba Gooding Jr. is definitely probably my favorite thing about the film. I love the overall concept. It's kind of cool that, if most of this did happen, it's kind of a cool concept, kind of a cool story, about this, chess club. And here's where the spoilers are going to come in. The whole, gang life going on, this whole, people getting involved in bad things, and I love how he uses this chess game to symbolize life. And I'm not for sure if that happened in the true story, but I love how they played it up in the movie, where this king is you. And one small thing, just as they say in the movie, one small thing and whoosh, it can wipe your life away. I love the whole parallel there. I love how he makes, comparisons with life. And I like the overall story and concept and premise of the film. He's trying to teach these kids a lesson. He's trying to, motivate them, and he's trying to put them on the path, on the right path, the right path and direction for their life, because he really does care about these kids. He really wants them to succeed in life. And there are some very sad scenes in the movie. One of the very sad scenes is when one of our young kids dies in the movie. The first, the one that I really can't forget the kid's name, but the kid that he was getting close to, and then he gets shot. And, he felt bad about that. I love the whole sort of relationship he has between, it's not a good one, but I love that whole story, about him trying to get closer to his son and his daughter, and, because he wasn't there for so many years of their life, and he lost their trust, and I like how he's trying to gain it back. So overall, the story is really cool. I kind of like the vibe of the movie. It's a very simple movie when you get down to it. It's a kind of a simple movie, but there is some good, I guess you could say, some very good, complex, some complexity elements that really make it for not just a film about a guy trying to get his life back. There's many other things going on too. You have I think his name was Tahim. You have Tahim. He has, his mom doesn't care about him, so you have that going on. You also have the whole, the dad, her husband being the one to, not her husband, it was her boyfriend. Her boyfriend being sort of a, very, pretty much, very abusive. So there are other things going on besides this chess club. But overall, the chess club is the main premise of the movie. And even though at the very end he doesn't win, I love how the trophy's given to him. And overall, just kind of a really cool, fun movie that I really enjoyed. 1 out of 10 rating, a solid 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed this one. Another great character I thought was Dennis Haysbert. He's not in too much of the film. He plays the one that actually gives him the wooden chess piece. But those, I think he's only maybe in maybe 2 or 3 scenes. But the scenes he is in are really cool. I loved his character also. Once again, thanks for watching another video by Centipede Geek. That's my review of the movie Life of a King. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my page below. I'll see you guys later. More videos by Centipede Geek.